Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Ran back with another video. If you're new to the platform, please hit the subscribe, hit the share, and hit the like button, and let everybody know what's going on. Welcome to the Comedy Show for Show. Now, what I want to get into today is, let me ask y'all the most electrifying question of all time. What is the most shocking thing that you ever seen anywhere? That includes whether it's TV, social media, outside of you, or whatever. What is the most shocking thing that y'all ever seen? Y'all let me know in y'all comments. But as for me, I think I'm not the only one, which is no surprise there. But here's the most shocking thing that I have seen in my lifetime. And you know that you already know what the deal is when it comes to the topic. Exactly. You heard it right. The number one answer is the battle between T.I. King versus 50 Cent. Wow. I mean, I'm not Black Rob, but I am seeing this like, whoa. And the reason why I say that, let me explain something to you. I mean, I have seen lots of rap battles, because if you think about it though, the rap battles been going on for decades. You know, decades after decades. That includes, let's say, for example, let's take it back all the way to the 88, 89. Okay, I'll just put it to you like this. Let's take it back to the era when it was Ruthless Records versus the Lynch Mob after Ice Cube left NWA. And then a couple years later, after they done had their battles or whatever, a couple years later, Ruthless Records versus Death Row. Okay? We had those. And then it started evaluating more, like KRS-One versus MC Shan. That started going on. Okay. And the most shocking, notorious one, of course, we got Tupac versus Notorious B.I.G. and P. Diddy, when his name was Puff Daddy at the time, made it look like a East versus West Coast thing. Even though neither Tupac or Biggie was never about those. They was all about trying to collaborate together. But Diddy had to get in the way. But I ain't gonna get into too much of that because I'm not a social. I'm not here to do spread news or anything like that, because this is the Comedy Show for show in the thing. But let's go ahead and fast forward though. Never mind that part. Y'all know the rest. Anyway, but I mean, I have seen some funny battles and everything. I mean, anyway, in my opinion, Ja Rule versus 50 Cent, and we had before those we had plenty like Dr. Dre versus Jermaine Dupri, Eminem versus Benzino. Of course, I would have said 50 Cent versus Ja Rule. I would have said that plenty of times. But speaking of the topic of 50 Cent, now that we want to do our final touch right here at 50 Cent. If you think about it though, 50 Cent does have his funny ways to get at people, but not just Ja Rule. Like he be getting that Fat Joe, Jadakiss. Let's not forget that Shy, and who else? And then carry on to Rick Ross. And a bunch of others. But yeah, man. If you think about it though, I mean, respect to 50 Cent, man, he's been doing this for like decades. But the most shocking thing, after all the battles that 50 Cent been in, I would never thought that anybody would take it to that level that King Harris took it to. I'm like, wow. Dang. 50 Cent must have really made him that mad. Dang, what's going on with that? And I'm sitting here looking at my on my phone, like, and I'm seeing all this. I don't want to get into too much details, like I said, but I'm just gonna put it to you like this: King took it to a level that no one would ever even think about. I mean, that I couldn't even have a mindset like that. I mean, I had a few battles against my rivals and everything, but I would never take it to that level to any of my enemies, no matter how bad I hate you. I would never take it to that level with y'all. Not at all, not at all. Especially the goofy that ran their mouth to Auntie about me and Cuzzo, talking about some we embarrassing ourselves. I don't hate that person that much, but I do want to roast them on my comedy show for sure. But I don't want to say their names on here because I am that type of nice guy. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, but I'm going to talk like T and Penny once again. I got my eye on you. Like I told you before, and I'm going to say it again. You can change your locations, you can change your job positions, and this goes out to you, Goofy, that said something to our auntie about me and Cuzzo and Babes and ourselves. This message to you. But always remember, you cannot run away from yourself. So wherever you go, there you are, Goofy. And that's what your birth name should have been, Goofy. Because everything about you is Goofy 100%. And I am speaking facts when it comes to that part. But yeah, I'm just going to call you out in person. I don't want to do it on here. I want to do this as of I seeing you in real life. Now, time out. Do you know the difference? Are you sure about that? You need some remedial help? Because I'd be glad to give you some remedial help. Just like you need some remedial help. Like, stop worrying about the wrong thing. Yeah, that's your problem. You always like to worry about the wrong thing. But I ain't going to get into too much of that. I digress. Yeah, I'm going to save you your goofy ass for another time. Just to let you know that. But anyway, get back to the topic. About the battle between T.I., King versus 50 Cent. But yeah, that is the most shocking thing ever. As soon as I saw what I saw on there, I'm like, whoa. Like Black Rob. I see everything like, whoa. But that is just plain crazy. What's going on, 50 Cent? What did you do to them? I mean, I only know you as being cool, laid back, businessman. But yeah, shout out to you, man. I support your work at 100%. Hey, more power to you when it comes to your empire and all that great stuff. But dang, what did you do to King to make him take it to the level that he took it to? Man, that is crazy. I mean, I don't have any words for that, to be honest with you. But that is a whole nother level. Now I'm just gonna put it like that. Dang, but all the battles that you done been through with all the other rappers, I would never thought I'd see the day that someone took it to that level he took it to. But he did. The good news is he did respond back with y'all remember that movie ATL with T.I.? Yeah, he did make a response. You remember with Big Boy played in that role. He pulled up in that Cadillac truck. He like, boom, what's up, Aunt? I ain't seen you around, boy, where you been? Yeah, y'all remember that scene, right? Yeah, but ATL is a really good movie, man. Because when it first came out, I was working at the movie theater at the time when the movie came out. But yeah. And you want me to tell you the best thing about it, though? I was one of the first employees that actually get to see it before I share, like, how was the movie and all that great things like that. But yeah. But that's just a whole nother level, man. Yeah, no doubt. The 50 Cent, what did you do? But I'm gonna keep it fair though. King, what's going on with you, man? Why didn't you take it to that level that you took it to? Player? What's going on, y'all? Come on, let's keep it cool. Let's stay in the cool mode. Now, time out. Yeah, we as rappers, supposed to be like collaborating, working together. Making hip hop much better. Get plenty of features, not just songs. No TV shows and all that great thing. Yeah, but that's just a whole nother level with King T.I. versus 50 Cent. I am like, whoa, man, that is another level. I mean, what more can I say? Oh man. But I don't have any further as well. Like I said, this is the comedy show for sure. But I don't have any much reaction to that. I'm like, God dog, what in the world going on here? What in the world is going on over here? I mean, if y'all have any more information on the comedy show for sure, y'all let me know. Cause I don't know the whole thing. Like I said, I don't get too much of the other stuff. Cause of me, I'm strictly all about making people laugh on the comedy show for sure. That's why it's called comedy show for sure for a reason. But that level right there, I can't even make that much out of this right here. Not at all. Then all I can say is, what in the world is going on here? And I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it to this the final topic. But that is another level, like, whoa. And that is the bottom line because Random Man say so. So if you're new to the platform, please hit the subscribe, hit the share, hit the like button, let everybody know what's going on. And make sure you subscribe to my other two channels. One is at the Comedy Show for Show Live at Random Man 8. And also subscribe to my travel channel at Random Man 7-Travel. I'll go ahead and give it a check on out of here and jump on my mission. So until next time, I'm out.